Where would you rank Fisher on that team?
4, 5. Because I might have put Devin George before him, too. I'm telling the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, but that's...
But I'm gonna tell you like this. He go to the Sixers with Chuck. Where would he be on that team?
Eric Snow.
He would probably be the second best player on that team.
Eric Snow. No. And understand. All right. Let me see. Fuck. I had a good example, and you just made me forgot it. Goddamn. Hold on. All right. So one of my bigger knocks on LeBron is people say, well, when he was young, he took that Cleveland team to the championship. Well, they was better than that Philly team.
Yeah, they was.
They
definitely was better than Philly.
That Lakers team was better than that San Antonio team.
Yeah.
You got swept and that bitch went and got a game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my whole point.
No,
but that's my point.
See, I think you think I'm trying to knock.
No, I don't.
Like it's just that.
Well,
no,
I feel like you slight.
No, and I will take that.
For that because
no, and I fucking will take that because I understand what I'm like. I would never slight him when it comes to like pick 50 individual players. He will never get slighted. But when I look at because when I look at 50 individual players, I look at what they did and what they would have been able to do if they was all playing with the same amount of talent around them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When I look at careers, I only look at what happened.
Okay.
Do that make sense?
I mean,
it just what happened.
In the reality world, you can only do that. But let's step out of reality world for a second. And you said he was better at his job than his job. Let's reverse the jobs then. If
you put Chuck with Shaq and Kobe
and give them to each other's job to do,
he can't. He wouldn't accept that role, but they would.
That ain't what I'm saying.
No, if he had it, they would have won all the championships.
If you tell them to do, if you gave them, swap them, and tell them, and they both agreed to do it.
No, it's impossible. He can't. And he literally cannot. And they would have won all the championships. Shaq, Kobe, and Chuck, they would have won all the championships. So, no, again.
That's what I mean by you can't say that he was better at his job.
No, here's why.
Because
here's
his
why
job was so much harder and so much.
Here's why I can't.
You just proved my point.
No, it's not.
He could not even have done his job.
No, he's not. And I'm going to tell you why. You know the best part about sports? It ain't no ifs or what if or could have. All it is what happened.
No, we said that before we got there. But I threw that out the window.
No. I get that because like one of my biggest what ifs in sports history is what if Carter and Stackhouse and Wallace don't leave and they play 2 years with Carter and Jameson. That North Carolina team would have been the best fucking team.
My biggest what if is if Barry Sanders would have played behind the line and Emmitt Smith played behind.
And that's and again, so and I hate I ain't even an Emmitt Smith fan. I don't think he was real good. Just being honest. But I cannot slight that man because I was in the perfect position. And that's why when it come to Chuck, it's not that I don't think Chuck was amazing. He put us on the map in real life. Yeah. It's that you asked for it to do it your way. And I've seen interviews where he said he was only going to do it his way. And your way didn't get it done.
Yeah.
It got you on the map, but it didn't get it done. The same way, the only reason why there isn't an argument for best receiver of all time in the NFL is because the two people who should be in that argument don't have Super Bowls. Because T.O. and Randy Moss could easily be in that argument with Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
I don't have Super Bowls.
I'm going to tell you, and I kind of agree with you. And the thing is, I want to, because I think that them two were actually better than Jerry Rice.
Way more talented.
Yeah. But Jerry Rice had a lot of things in his favor. For one, he had a West Coast offense that nobody had a chance to.
2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame back.
People underestimate how good that scheme was.
No.
And nobody could have. By the time everybody adapted to it, his career, he was already.
I'm out.
And he also was such a fucking great route. His route running and his approach to the game is unmatched.
Larry Fitzgerald. But yeah, about that.
Unmatched. Larry Fitzgerald probably the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
And it ain't close.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about it. He's the closest thing, and it ain't close.
No, I'm willing to give you that. I'm absolutely.
It ain't even close, but he's the close. His approach is the closest. Because all you gotta do is compare their numbers at this same exact age.
Mm-hmm.
That shit he did when he went to the Raiders.
That shit was retarded. Shit was retarded.
That shit was fucking insane.
Yeah, he was a whole different animal. He would like
But from just a pure physically gifted, nah. He had to make himself like that, catching bricks with his hands, running routes all year long, every day, rain, sleet, snow.
No, but that's what like when you find somebody with incredible talent and incredible drive, you end up with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant.
And that's the thing. His natural physical gifts, just natural physical gifts. I wouldn't even put Jerry Rice in the top 50.
I would agree with that. Other than the fact,
I'm saying if we going off just natural physical gifts, he ain't in the team. Might not even be in the top 100.
And that's why a lot of people talk about how good Megatron was.
It's 20.
And I don't think Megatron was
it's
that
10.
good.
It's 10 in the league right now that their natural physical gifts will blow Jerry Rice's out the water.
Absolutely.
At least 10.
DJ, Debo,
the boy from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got one. The young Claypool.
Julio.
Yeah.
No, it's a bunch of them. Yeah. Hell yeah. But none of them niggas had what Jerry had. You can't stop me. And in his mind, like it won't just in his mind, in his heart. Like I know you can't stop me.
Yeah.
But one of the things that's why, like in college football, like parents be so much counting on their kid to go get rich, to take the whole family out of poverty, that like a kid, he get recruited, he choose a school, he don't win a starting job, he just transferred. Oh, yeah. He don't try to. It's no competition. He don't want to fight. He don't want to work. Let me go somewhere where they just gonna give it to me.
Yeah, they want to
eat and like it worked for a couple people, but more of them than not are getting to the NFL off transferring, getting where they want to go.
Work for Joe Burrow and Cam Newton.
No, but Cam Newton was gonna be able to play, and it was different for Cam because they had told Cam to come there under the pretense that Tebow was leaving early. Then Tebow decided to come back. Yeah. Like, they told Cam, like, no, you gonna start as a freshman. Like, But then when Tebow came back, well, if that y'all ain't true to y'all word to me, so I'ma leave. That's different. But like the Burrow, I'm gonna go try to beat somebody out for a job, then I'ma lose, then I'ma leave. Yeah. Nah, that's whack.
But I'm gonna retract something we were just talking about, and I got a player that I feel like is right up there with Jerry Rice that a lot of people don't talk about, and he was somebody that natural physical gifts was his fucking desire to me his desire was stronger than Jerry Rice.
Can I say his name?
What?
So because I think we talking about the same person.
Who?
We talking about Chris Carter?
No.
Okay.
But he close to. Nah, I'm gonna go with Steve Smith.
But he just was short. He had hell of a physical ability. But I think Steve Smith...
He didn't at first. I think he worked his way. Because if you're talking about his physical gift, you're going to talk about his vertical and strength. That's all stuff that he had to work to get there. He wasn't no strong dude naturally.
I give you that.
He wasn't highly recruited like that. He built himself up to that. He wasn't that player he became. He wasn't that player.
He was a product of a team just never giving him what he needed.
Yeah.
He would have and then when he got what he needed,
did you see how he used to manhandle dudes way bigger than that shit wasn't normal?
Man, you know it's a dude that he paid $800,000 to a year? It's a dude, he was a rookie, Steve Smith, like 4th year in the league. They got in a fight in practice. He pulled the nigga helmet off and broke his eyesight, and the nigga sued him. He paid his family like $800,000 a year. Like he settled out of court for like $800,000 a year.
Yeah, I remember
that. Little mean son, bitch. Too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you that little and you want to play with them giants, you gotta be.
Man, Yo, for real.
No, he one of my favorites.
My son, he's small, and I was his coach. It was two players I used to make him watch film on. Steve Smith.
Hines Ward.
He was because my son played corner. He was small, but he laid it with Antoine Winfield.
Yes, sir.
I made him watch them two right there. More Antoine Winfield though, because my son played more corner.
Yeah,
he didn't really care for
offense.
But I made him watch that for tenacity, like let him know, like it don't matter how big you are.
Hines Ward.
If you want it more than him,
you can make him quit.
Damn.
I promise you can make him quit. Oh my God, bro. I see it all the time in the flag football. They come, oh my God, look at this big nigga. We be on the third drive, and the nigga just stand at the line of scrimmage. He don't even try no more.
Man, when I was in prison, I played a little flag football on the line. And by that time, I had lost. I was down about 230. And all them dudes on the line was 300, 325. And I would manhandle them dudes.
Because you knew how.
Yeah.
You knew what? Nah. Like we was just talking about.
And it was hot, too.
Yeah, no.
And it's just big.
No, and I tell them, part of the, like I never played lineman before I decided, well, fuck, I don't run a whole lot no more, so I'm going to do this part. And I told them, I'm going to beat half of y'all just because I'm mean.
Yeah.
Like, when you see that, even if you hit me and it hurt, I'm still standing right here, and then I'm going to hit you back, you going to fold. Because most of y'all niggas just want to run. Like, this flag, you want to just look cute. I'm literally looking to get dirty. You know what I mean? Like, nah, hell yeah. But that's like, I hope sports get back to that. When it was just, like, I'm going to tell you, and a lot of people, since we talk basketball, and I know we got to agree to end up, but
I'm already at it, but we can go a few more.
If Paul Senior stay healthy, Dallas gonna win a championship with that Luka Doncic shit.
Ooh.
And I don't mean.
I kind of.
I don't think they gonna win the championship this year, but listen. So I said this was.
I think they're gonna win one.
I said this was.
Or they'll at least go to the finals.
I said this was San Antonio, and why they was winning championships, and people didn't understand what I was saying. And I think it is the way to make championships. Golden State followed kind of the same suit, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So what San Antonio did was all their stars was from overseas. Mm-hmm. Like Tim Duncan, American, he from the Virgin Islands, goddamn, he from overseas. Mm-hmm. Like if you give him $7 million, that's a whole lot of goddamn money to him. Because he didn't come up in this culture where buying big chains and shit means something. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because when you get stars from overseas, you never heard Tony Parker ask for no big contract. You never heard Manu Ginobili ask for no big contract. You never heard Tim Duncan ask for no big contract. Your three stars ain't asking for money. You know what that means? We can get all the pieces we need around them motherfuckers to compete. Now, any of them motherfuckers who ain't gonna fall in, we gonna get rid of them because we got enough money to pay the next nigga to come right and fill his goddamn spot. And we can do shit in the draft like, fuck it, say, nobody see this Kawhi Leonard shit but us. Fuck it, we gonna waste the draft pick on him, maybe it work. Dallas 2 stars is from overseas. Now, what Golden State did was instead of getting 2 stars from overseas, they got 2 second-generation kids. Kids that we ain't got to worry about begging about no goddamn money because they come from it. Mm-hmm. We can put stars around them. Then you bring in a character guy like Draymond who will turn down money to stay here.
And Iguodala. And
Sean Livingston. Now you can, like there's a culture. Like winning is a culture. With the exception to Michael Jordan, winning is a culture. And here's what I mean. When Michael Jordan started winning, it wasn't necessarily that winning was a culture. Losing was unacceptable. like that's why he would beat up on teammates and try to make Horace not be able to fucking eat dinner at the end of the goddamn shit. Mm-hmm. Like, losing was unacceptable. When you make winning your culture, you will win for as long as you keep that mantra.
Well, I'm agree and disagree again with Michael Jordan. You said with the exception to Michael Jordan, no. That wasn't no exception. Jordan was the culture. Jordan was the culture.
No. And I agree with that. But it won't. Like, see, most people love winning. Jordan ain't love winning. He fucking hated losing.
Okay.
It was a big deal. Winning is because I don't lose. I just can't lose, bitch. It ain't about going out here like whatever I got to do to not lose, bro. I fucking down this basketball court. If like that's how and to honestly like when you start to do stuff and you see like I got this mentality and when I'm in this mode it worked.
But I got a question. You saying, see, that's what I mean by Jordan was the culture, because out of everybody on that team, he was the only one that had that mentality. That's why I say he was the culture, because he dominated that. Like they had to take on.
No. No. I agree with Jordan being the culture. I'm just saying winning wasn't necessarily the culture. It was losing. Not losing is the culture. Right. You see what I'm saying? He absolutely was the coach. I think him and Phil might have been 50-50. I think Jordan might 75-25.
I'm gonna say 90. I'm gonna tell you, Phil was the cultivator. He did it from back here. He manipulated. He was the one who, you know what I'm saying? He was more of a therapist. Jordan ran that shit, man.
No, absolutely.
And Texas winners.
Yeah. Which
Phil Jackson was the fucking
the puppeteer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did, you know what I'm saying? He was doing it from back here. Okay, I'm gonna get in y'all heads. Look. Tex Winters was the brains. He was the one actually drawing up that goddamn triangle. You know what I'm saying? Putting people in a position. Jordan was everything else.
Yeah. Anything go wrong, just get that nigga the ball. That shit was like the Will Smith shit. Get a ball to Will, goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Well, damn, man, we done goddamn. I swear, man, it seems like this shit just be going by so fast.
Yeah, because we be having shit to really say, like. Yeah, we be really having shit to say. But fuck, we can
we gonna do this shit once a week for y'all though.
Absolutely. We coming live and direct. And don't think we just gonna be pigeonholed. Like we don't give a fuck what we talk about from week to week. They just happen to be basketball. When we say
fuck your feelings, we mean fuck your feelings.
Yeah, when you catch this,
and
understand.
It's fuck my feelings, it's fuck his feelings.
At the end of the day, this ain't about saying what people want to hear. This shit about saying what's right.
Damn right.
This about saying what's right. And if you don't want to hear what's right, we the wrong motherfuckers to listen to. And that's just the bottom line to that.
Exactly.
So we're going to holler at y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
You already know.
We out.